I am live. I am alive. Mets, you see that Mets? Wherever I go, I'm a Mets fan. Going live with King Jew on the heels. Let's talk today, Saturday. Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. Who's that? Who's that? Brandon? Is that Brandon? I knew it. What up, Brandon, my man? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, five. That's cool. What up, G? What up, Angel? How's Raleigh? How's Raleigh? How you doing, Brandon? How things out there, bro? Jim Raptors, what's up? Come on, hit the like button. How's your week so far, guys? Yo, Jim, where you from? I know we spoke last week. You were here. You've been here for a while. Stay out home water, bro. Yeah, but you can go out. You can go grocery, but it's not. There's not much to do. Everybody goes either. Everybody goes home. Walmart. Walmart home. Oh, so you're from Canada. So look at this. Jim's from Canada, right? And I wanted to point that these out to you guys. The United States is giving out a stimulus for $1,200 per person, right? While Canada, if I'm not mistaken, Jim, is Canada giving out $950 every 2 weeks for the next 3 months? Or how is it? Oh, that's good, Brandon. Angel, we get a what's up, Axel? We get a stay at home on Monday. The time, well, all of North Carolina. You guys got hit the past 2 weeks, but all of North Carolina. You bought a pool? I had a pool in my house too. Tomorrow's gonna be 80. But to drain that, it's a pain in the ass. But I have to buy a big ass. Oh. What's up, Michael? ¿Qué me pasa, Gio? Nada, ya ti. I gotta buy a big ass PVC pipe so I can drain that bitch from. Because it's been draining. I've been doing by. It's just I have a hose on it, but it's not. I did a makeshift. It depends. It's up to 2,000. But okay, let's forget about the logistics of it, Jim. But does everybody? I mean, every adult in Canada that's worked or has not worked or was working get 950 up to 1,000? Puro trabajo. ¿Y dónde estás trabajando, Michael? Oh, so you get 75 of your earnings. And for those people who don't work, but 75 of your earnings is better than 50%. Because if you come look at it, $1,200 here in the United States, it's $250, $300 a month, $300 a week. That's like $10 an hour. What about you, Axel? How you doing, Axel? They give you $500 per kid, yeah, but still, it's not the same thing. Look at Canada. Canada's giving you $950 every 2 weeks, bro. Jim Raptor said they give you 75% of your earnings. So I don't know how much you get paid, Angel. So just imagine if they give you 75% of your earnings every week. They're just giving you $1,200 for the whole entire month or two, because they're gonna end up doing this shit all over again anyway. Some stupid. I don't know why they didn't do us a flow. Only in America, bro. See, you don't hear the fan no more. I fixed it with my son. Oh, the 75% is for the businesses. And what about an individual? What about someone like you, Jim? And guys, I'm asking Jim because Jim's from Canada. And then I read in the news the other day how Canada was doing this. And I was gonna say something about Walmart, working at Walmart, and then why at Amazon. Because I wanted to do a video, but I'm gonna say I'm supposed to do it now, and I probably end up doing a video on it too. You know that I was doing Walmart, right? So I just did it for a day. Then I saw I saw these people that, but you already saw people use masks. Walmart didn't give no gloves, gave no PPE at all, and that for me is a no. And you guys know my condition, so I had quit. So yesterday, yesterday I was doing. Yesterday I was checking out Amazon and stuff like that, and then I got in contact with a friend of mine who works at Amazon in Staten Island, and in that warehouse, one person came out positive for the coronavirus, and then they haven't even closed it down. In other parts in Brooklyn, there are people that have come out with positive coronavirus, and the one in Brooklyn, when they came out positive, they shut the plant down for the morning. They cleaned it. The second shift got noticed that they was going to be closed, but the third shift didn't get noticed at all. No email, no text. So when the third shift went in, and they told them, they said, "No, we're not going to work here." And in another one that they came out positive, they didn't close down. But check this out: they didn't close down. Amazon didn't close down the warehouse because they saw on camera. Then on camera, it looked like the employees weren't close enough for them to contaminate one another. Now, is that the lamest excuse that you can get from a company who's run by the richest man in the world? So both Walmart and Amazon, which the Walmart family is the richest family in the world, plus Jim Bezos is the richest man in the world. You're gonna need to tell me that you're paying these people. I don't care what you're paying, but you're not giving them PPE gear. My friend said, "Oh, but they're giving us $3 to $5 extra." Yo, that's not the same. So his mother has a condition, and I said, so those $3 to $5, is it worth your mom if anything happens to you, you walking around and you don't know that you have the virus and you pass it on to her and something happens to her because she does have a condition? You know, it's just stupid how these big companies, these big corporations don't give a fuck about the people. And I don't like that. What's up, Metro? That's the way it should be, Jim. But apparently, when you work at Amazon, that don't happen. That's why I quit Walmart, because you saw no one talking. This guy was coughing. My coworker was coughing, and no one said. They didn't send him home or anything. And he was talking to me, and he spit in my face mistakenly, of course. And I just took my hand sanitizer. I'm like this, and and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna. Why you said, Metro? I'm not gonna risk my life for no $11 an hour. No PPE gear, nothing. And look at this, And now here we have a country where everything, every doctor, every hospital needs I know, right? Every hospital needs PPE gear. Now, guys, if we knew this was we knew, you knew, everybody knew. If the president and the governors knew that this was coming, because eventually it was coming, they were told by doctors. Why didn't they get the PPE gear then? Back in December, overstocked. Why can't the president tell to put in the order to the department to put the order that every company that's doing in the United States, they should do PPE gear, they should do ventilators? Why? Is he responsible? He's saying, the president said, "Oh no, because we have companies who are donating them to us. They're a company that's never done ventilators, they're doing them now." That's not the point, bro. The United States should have been better prepared. That's why we're number one in coronavirus. And the funny thing about it is, if you look at the coronavirus now here in the United States, the death rate surpasses the recovery rate. And that's unusual. If you look at all the coronaviruses, it's mostly more recovered people than death. That's weird. Yeah, but you can't. But Jim, you can't underestimate a virus. It's a virus. Me personally, the minute that virus left China and it went to another country, I would have prepared it. You got the best scientists in the world, the best virologists. You get in contact with them. What do you think is going to happen? Oh, it's going to jump here. It's just a matter of time. People fly. People fly. So they should have done every connection that came from China. They should have been disconnected. And once they found out it was from Italy, Italy had that thing. No flights from Italy, no flights from Europe. Yeah, you should, because you should prepare yourself, because these things happen in an event. That's why I don't. Well, when I go shopping, I buy in bulk. Not because of this. Is that I don't like to go to the store 2 or 3 times in a week. So I buy in bulk just so I don't have to go again. So that's what they should have done. You buy in bulk. You get yourself prepared. Shit, you spend billions of dollars. You spend billions of dollars in military equipment, but you can't spend millions of, or even $1 or $2 billion in PPE equipment to keep our doctors and nurses safe. Come on. I agree with you, if they, Jim. They should have inbound everything. Right now, they're talking about. I know exactly they should have learned from SARS, Jim. Like an hour and a half ago, President Trump said that he was talking to Governor Cuomo, and they're thinking about quarantine New York City. New York City got 44. New York got 44,000 cases, bro. The quarantine. That's not. Now we're not talking about staying home. That's quarantine. The world has stopped. Thanks, China. But China's doing good now, because China opened up their movie theaters, they open up their restaurants, they open up their parks. But now they closed down the country for any foreigners. So if you're a foreigner, if you're not from China, you're not coming in, because they're afraid they might start all over again. My projected electric bill is $94. Not bad. $22 more than I paid last month. So that's what they should have done. I think China did this shit on purpose, bro, just to get back at Trump. Oh, was it really? But you went through Niagara Falls to the Canadian side, right? Yes, like Manhattan. I hear that Manhattan's a ghost town too. Manhattan was never like that. Well, whatever it is, bio warfare, whatever the case may be, it don't matter. There are more people. There are more people recovering than there are dying. But it's just amazing how in the United States there's more people dying than they're recovering. Yeah, I know, Jim, you're in Canada, but what I'm saying, because there's two sides of Niagara Falls. There's the Canadian side, and then there's the New York side, the USA side. So when you said that you were in Niagara Falls, that's what I was asking you. You were on the Canadian side. I know you're in Canada. Yeah, I know. That's why that's what Donald Trump was talking with the governor of Florida, because a lot of New Yorkers are leaving and they're going to Florida and they're spreading it. So they're gonna try to quarantine that so no one can come in and out. It's just it's just a virus, guys. It's just a virus. It attacks different people. It attacks people differently. Like the flu, like anything else. But I'm glad you guys are doing good, man. I'm glad the Angel got a pool. Yo, Angel, I will go out there and visit you, bro, but I'm good where I'm at. Yo, Bobby, you know how we do it, bro? Yo, when I was in jail, that was pain in the ass, bro. That was the cell, depending on where you're at. The cell and TV. TV to yourself. There ain't shit to do unless you play spades or dominoes. Because you know why? And that's my pet peeve, Jim, that they announce more the death than they do the recovery. And today I figured that out why. Because if they announce the recovery, and then people are gonna say, "Oh fuck it," you know what? More people are recovering than they are dying. So who gives a shit? Like the young generation, so they're gonna say, "Who gives a shit?" So they're not gonna care. So they're gonna go out and gather up and blah blah blah. That's why I think they don't mention the recovery. But if you look at it worldwide, there's more recovery than there is death. Estimated. I mean, not there's a lot of them that has not been calculated yet. But from from worldwide, from people who have been tested, from positive to death to recovery, it's better. I guess those who have been tested, those all of it hasn't come out yet. But yeah, I know, Jim. But Bobby, at least you get time to spend with your kids or your wife or your girl, whatever it is. You get more if you get all the internet and you don't pay attention to Facebook and you don't pay attention to the news. Just watch regular TV or just watch your shows. Go on a show binge. Watch King Geo. You'll be all right. Yeah, but I know I feel you're staying isolated, staying inside. But you got to do it, man. It's for the benefit of of the people. And it's unfortunate to say this, but the way it's going, this is something that's going to stay here. Like unless they find a cure, but if they just find a vaccine, it's going to be like the flu. It's going to come and go. My wife, my wife is funny because my wife gets a call. Oh God, oh God. And then yesterday, I was touching because she got up, and when you get up from the bed, you're all hot. I was touching, and she goes, "Why you touching me here? Why you touching me there?" And I go, "Baby, nothing. You just hot. You just got up." She goes, "Touch me here, touch me here." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Wow." Bobby Hill, they closed my school. Now exams will have to wait. I'm really starting to hate China. Yo, but the thing is, you know what pisses me the fuck off? One of the things the most is that this asshole said in 2016 that he was going to bring jobs back to the United States. So if you would have brought jobs back to the United States, why don't we have PPE gear here? Why do we still, even today, I think France ordered 1 billion masks from China. And this asshole's like, "Oh, our masks are getting donated." That's why he doesn't. That's why he doesn't put into the defense. I forgot the name of the law that he could put in that demands that all companies produce whatever it is the country needs. Like when you're in war. I forgot the name of it. Because Jim, SARS hit, but SARS didn't hit as much as the coronavirus. You see, but you gotta think about it this way though. This is China. This is Wuhan, right? And I'm pointing because that's where it's at in the map. So okay, what is it? This is Wuhan, right? So when it started here, China closed all this here. No one go in, no one go out. No in, no out. Quarantined the whole entire Wuhan. So you died there, whatever the case may be, but you ain't getting out. And that's what they should have done here. Like in New York. The first person that was reported was a lawyer. You should just quarantine that lawyer. You should, and he was from New Rochelle. You should have just quarantined the whole New Rochelle completely. No one goes in, no one comes out. No store, no nothing until we get this strain out. And and if people are so scared about the virus, I think that everyone should be tested, not just those who possess the symptom because it's stupid because you can be asymptomatic and you can still pass it on. And they say you can last 14 days, 12 to between 2 and 12 or 14 days or 2 to 12 days. So in those 2 to 12 days, you have no symptoms at all, but you can pass it on. So they're not gonna give you a test until you get a symptom. But meanwhile, in those 2 to 12 days, you could be passing it on to people. That doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, but that's the shit, Bob. That's the shit, Bobby. He said he was gonna bring jobs back, but he didn't. I used to remember when I used to call Amazon, and Amazon was all English. I was like, oh, I was surprised. American voices, that's good. All of a sudden, you're, hello, welcome to Amazon. My name is David. How can I help you? Oh, yes, I would be glad to help you with your order. I would give you a full refund. Don't worry about it. Thank you for duty Amazon. What the fuck? Then he uses the name David with an Indian accent, with an Indian voice. Come on, really? You can't be Najib? You have to Americanize yourself? So now that the New York Times, another one, the New York Times back in. It's just the way they do the way they did this thing was horrible. The way the government, the way the United States, its leaders has handled this has been a horrible, 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 horrible job from both Republicans to Democrats. I would have closed everything down. Yeah, I know. Hey, but yet, check this out. But yet, we buy from Microsoft. We buy stuff from Microsoft. Bill Gates is supposed to know better than this. I think on Facebook, some of that, or on some, I think on Facebook, he has a prediction about the coronavirus when it's going to end. I don't know. Have you seen it? But that's disturbing. You talking about? Who you talking about? You talking about Donald Trump, Bobby? Oh, talking about in general. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the customer service representative. Yeah, I understand. And you have to ask him why what you said. What? Like, how did you spell your name? Could you repeat it, please? And I gotta go alphabetically. G as in giraffe, I as in iron, O as in Oscar. Like if you're in the army, alpha, beta. I understand that people need money, but come on, bro. Come on. Keep your jobs in America. But the United States, but check this out. But then Donald Trump gets a tax cut. He reduced the taxes for corporation 21 or 23%. And most of those companies, Amazon, hey, himself too, Trump, Microsoft, none of them paid federal taxes. None of them because of this tax act. You know? And so you can do that, but you can't bring American jobs here. And most Americans, want 10, want 15, $20 an hour, which is understandable because rent is high. John, but his real name is Jacques. Jacques. At least China, at least you know what you're getting when you go to a Chinese restaurant. You know that you're getting Chinese food. I mean, you're gonna get talked to by a Chinese guy. You're gonna go, oh yeah, welcome to do you want to order? My name is Bobby Hill. Oh yeah, you no. Welcome. My name is Rob Lucci. You order por favor, 3 favor, egg roll, okay, 250. At least you know what you're getting. You call any of these customer service, and they're all all from India. It's not nothing against Indians, but it's just we need to keep our jobs here. If you want, if rent wasn't so high, maybe our jobs would be here. So I don't know. Some Chinese food is good, Bobby. Depends on what you like. My secretary brought me coffee. He said, "I'm not your secretary." Someone English, right? When she wants to. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Tú? Pues yo. No mucho. No tanto. It all depends, Bob. It all depends. I like some Chinese food. I like pork for rice, shrimp for rice once in a while. The lo means are good. Up in here, the places that are still open, like grocery stores, are all getting temporary $2 raises through this. But $2 raises is nothing. You're supposed to pay hazard pay. I'll stick to my kisses, chicadillas, and pasta bolognese. I don't like pasta bolognese. Ugh. Bolognese. You spelled it kind of wrong, but I'm going to accept it this time because I am Vodki from Russia, and those Russian don't spell very good either. So I'm going to let that one pass by today. But don't let it happen again, Bobby Hill. You're going to meet the Russian mob. You don't want to do that. And yes, so it's $2. That's what my friend said. They're giving us $3 to $5 extra in Amazon. Yeah, but that's still not the same. If you're gonna get hazard pay, they're supposed to pay you hazard pay. This is the hazard. It's between $25 to $35 an hour. They're not gonna do that. That's why they Walmart and Amazon they hire so many people, over 100,000 people, because they know they're just recycling employees because they know this is gonna hit the gonna hit big. It's already hit big, but Russian goulash. You like Russian goulash? I like Chinese food. Russia, Vladimir likes Chinese, Russian goulash. Oh. I like Hungarian goulash. That tastes good. I don't know if they're both the same thing, Russian goulash and Hungarian goulash, but I've tasted Hungarian goulash. It tastes good. I could go for it. You know what I like to, but it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done good. If not, I like a gyro. Gyros are good if it's done right. If it's done with lamb meat, you know. All right, so whoever's watching out here, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'm gonna shave the side of my hair today. So, yo, Bobby, how was the weather where you're at? And what about you, Jim? Today was like 87, 88, so it was not bad. It was good today. Russian goulash. See, CVS is hiring. Walgreens is hiring. Well, CVS hiring. I think CVS hiring 5,000 workers, but it's not worth it. Yeah, Bobby Hill, the weather. How was it? How was it? Oh yeah, man. Mr. Random, congratulations to you, bro. You soon get into your 1,000 Ks, bro. That was done quick. I remember when Mr. Random had like 40 some odd subscribers. That'd be a bro.
Sí, está bien. Gracias a Dios.
Yo, who's been playing spades on the Android? I need good players, man. Like earlier on, I had seven. I could have done a bubble by myself. Rain all day here. Well, that's damn all day. What part of Canada you in, Jim? I like your national anthem. It was 62. Where you at, Bill? Bobby? I forgot. Let me see what's good. Dago. What's that Dago? Is that a country or a planet? San Diego. Oh, okay, okay. All right. Dago. The Dr. Marge Cone. She's from San Diego. I've been to San Diego once, and I went to Escondido for 5 days. Really? Up in Canada or up here? That. Did you hear all these people that hoarded toilet paper from Costco are trying to return it now for a refund? They won't take it. I wouldn't take it back either. You bought it, you take no hell no. They probably realize, damn, what I'm gonna do with so much paper? I can only wipe my ass so many times, right? That's funny. That really is funny. That is funny, bro. Monster's doing bad. Oh, that was a week ago he streamed this. Oh, they want their money. They want their refund back. Hell no. I'm missing Jimbo. Where's Jimbo at? Jimbo's not here. Oh, up there, the Costco up there. Oh, hell no. I buy me personally. I buy mine by bulk anyway when I go shopping, so it doesn't bother me. So when I go shopping once a month, because that's when I do my shopping once a month, I buy it all in bulk. Spaghetti, tuna fish, all that I buy it in bulk. Yeah, I know, right? They canceled. I can't believe. I was so happy. I was like, okay, so maybe baseball will start, but no baseball, no nothing. And then I got MLB 20, the show, and it sucks. It's nothing great. It's the same shit as last year's. The same thing for the past few years. Nothing has changed. No sports at all. None, nada. And those who are watching porn, there ain't no porn either. You be watching old porn. And it was crazy when they did the NBA season. To me, wasn't that much because my team's the Knicks, and they wasn't going to make it to the playoffs. No way. Anyway, I mean, they wasn't going to be in the playoffs anyway. But when they said the baseball season, now the baseball is thinking about coming in June. When April, May, 2 months, that's going to be crazy, man. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. Thinking about playing without fans, that's going to be crazy too. Yeah, but Dolan don't want to sell, bro. And then the NBA doesn't force Dolan to sell. If I was the commissioner, I say, you gotta sell that team. This team is too much of a laughing stock. You know, they're not generating any of us any money. You gotta go, Jim. Like the Mets. The Mets are laughing stock too. They're almost sucked. I think Jim Dolan and what's the Mets owner's name? Whoa, man, I forgot the asshole's name. Fred, I have it in my head. I gotta Google this shit. New York Mets owner.
The New York Mets owner is Fred
Wilpon. Yeah, Fred Wilpon, the Wilpon family, which owns Sterling Corporation and Dolan. I think those were born together. With this guy, with Johnson, from the Jets. With Johnson? I don't know what do these people buy. Why do these people buy sports team if they know nothing about the sport? What does Johnson knows about sports? Nothing. All he does is pharmaceuticals. What does Jim Dolan knows anything about sport? Nothing. What does Fred Wilpon knows about sports? Nothing. So they get into the game just to have a team, just to look cool. Look, my portfolio shows that I own a baseball team, a basketball team, a football team. It doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna buy a team that because you love the game, you love the sport, and you want to see it progress. You know, I'm tired of watching the Knicks lose all the time. That gets boring. I mean, even if they had a good team and they lose, like, all right, fine, but they don't even have that. And then they pay an astronomical amount of money to guys, 60 million, 70 million, like when they paid Noah. 77 million. They paid Hardaway 70 million. Come on, bro. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Well. All right, guys. I'm gonna let you join back with your family, friends, and whatever it is that you guys are doing. I will talk to you tomorrow. I will definitely do another live tomorrow. Hopefully, have more people tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a good night. Stay safe, man. Stay safe, Bobby. Stay safe, Jim. Stay safe, Angel. Stay safe. I already said Jim. Angel Pagan. Stay safe, buddy. Metro, you left too early. Michael Medina, cuídate por ahí. Axel, take care, buddy. What's up, J Jerk? When I say good night, you come on, Axel. What's wrong with you? Let me say, how you doing, J Jerk? Before I leave. How's your sobriety, J Jerk? How you doing up in Connecticut? How you holding up? Yo, Axel, do you know that Donald Trump is talking about quarantine some part of Connecticut? What's up, Daniel? Thinking about quarantine New York City, some part of Connecticut, and some part of New Jersey. Not stay at home, quarantine. So depending on where it is, they didn't say anything. Oh, that's good, Jay Jerk. Well, you got to actually. I would have quarantined. I would have quarantined a lot of places a long time ago. I would have quarantined New York. Woo! Long time ago. I would have quarantined New Rochelle when it first happened. I would have quarantined New Rochelle. And then this would have never happened. I would have first not letting nobody come in or out. Yeah, everybody's staying home, bro. Yeah, I know it took too long. That's what happens when you play politics, bro. Too many people have passed away because of the politicians. So when it comes 2020, you know who to vote for, right? None. And they give you this $1,200 stimulus, like if that's supposed to help you. Yeah, I know, Jay Jerk, really, bro. But it is what it is, man. You gotta take one day at a time. Stay safe, you know. Do what they say. Do what the experts say. Don't follow Trump. You follow him, you fuck. That's like the blind leading the blind. So you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys. So tomorrow I'm gonna do a live. What time you guys more comfortable with? 7 or 6? Oh, probably 7 because I'm gonna do. Yeah, I know. Jim is supposed to arrive there Monday. They went from California. They moved it to New York. The Javits Center is being a makeshift hospital as we speak for 2,000. All right, JJ, for 2,000. I mean, for at least 2,000 beds. You knew this was coming. This is what happens, bro. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna be out tomorrow at 7. I will send. Hope you guys get soon. You will get a notification for tomorrow for 7. All right, guys. You guys take care. J Jerk 2020. Stay sober, buddy. Stay clean. That's the best thing to do. Axel, take care, buddy. Jim, peace. Long live Canada. Trudeau.